What's going on, guys? The Film Fan Reviews. My name is Stephen Barton II, and today we're talking about a little film called Stuber. Now, Stuber just came out last Friday, and it stars Kumail Nanjiani, Dave Bautista, and Iko Uwais, something like that. The guy from the Raid films, which are by and far some of the greatest action movies you'll ever see. Definitely check those out. But this film is about a Uber driver named Stuber, and he has kind of a rough time right now in his life. He's working at a crappy sporting goods job and does Uber on the side to try to make more money, and he's kind of in a crappy situation in life. But he gets this Uber ride that he has to pick up, and it turns out to be this rough and tough police officer who's actually off that day, but is trying to look for this certain person who did some bad things to him, and he wants revenge on his partner. And he gets a ride from this Uber driver, and they get in a whole mess of crazy situations. And it's a fun comedy action film, and the best part about it is definitely the chemistry between Kumail Nanjiani and Dave Bautista. I've been a fan of Dave Bautista for many, many years. I'm an avid wrestling fan. Batista was one of my favorite wrestlers as a kid, so seeing him in like the Guardians of the Galaxy films and James Bond films, it's always a great time for me. But he's funny in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. I don't think he's ever been funnier than in this movie. And that's honestly quite surprising to say, because I think his comedy in Guardians of the Galaxy is fantastic, but he really leaned into it, and you can tell he has the comedic chops. And he has a great back and forth with Kumail, who is obviously a stand-up comedian who's turned it into acting and even directing, like The Big Sick. They did so well with each other. It was almost like they've been friends for years, even though their characters weren't even friends. But you could just tell their back and forth and banter and stuff like that. It was amazing. They probably had a great time working with each other on set, and I'd be surprised if they aren't friends long-term after this, and maybe in future movies together, because it was just so much fun to watch. Now, with it being an action movie, there are a lot of stunts and fighting in the movie. And they're run-of-the-mill stunts, nothing too special. The camera work on the stunts is shaky at times, but better than most action Hollywood movies we're getting right now. And I think part of that might have been that Iko was in it, because some of the scenes look a little bit like The Raid, but definitely not nowhere as good. But it was just fine, in my opinion. Now, the villain being Iko wasn't the strongest, but I will never blame him for it. It's kind of just the way it was written, almost. This is not a great script, in my opinion. It's just a buddy cop movie that we've seen a bunch of times with new jokes, new characters for the most part, but even the characters kind of feel like they've been beaten into the ground before, with your out-of-luck main character who's kind of a pacifist and kind of nerd-like, but he starts encountering this strong-willed character, I should say, strong and strong-willed, who just kind of brings him out of his shell and everything like that. And it's a thing we've seen a million times, but the characters in this movie, the actors playing the characters, is the reason to see this movie. There's nothing special about the story. There's nothing special about anything. If you like Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani, that's what's getting you in the seat, probably. It's them in the commercials. It's not anything about the story, probably, that's getting you there. But yeah, this isn't going to be a long review because there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's your run-of-the-mill buddy cop movie for the summer. A lot of people will probably enjoy it for what it is. I enjoyed it for what it was. I had a great time. I laughed several times. I laughed even more than I thought I would, to be honest, because it looked a little cheesy, and believe me, it still is, but it's just a fun popcorn eating. If you're having a bad day, go there and just laugh. If you want to take your friends and laugh, this is a perfect movie to do so. So on my 5-star rating scale, I'll give it like a 3.25 or 3.5, because it's good. There's nothing too bad about it. It's just not that original. But anyway, that's it for today, guys. So please like the video, comment on the video if you've seen Stuber or plan on seeing Stuber. We can have a conversation about it. Share the video, subscribe to the channel to see more reviews. I upload all the time. I try to upload more often, but with school and everything like that, it gets a little tough. But hit the notification bell and you get notified when I upload. And check out the filmfanreviews.blogspot.com. You can see my old written reviews. I haven't written one in several months, but you never know, I might pop up back on there and I will let you guys know if I do so. But thanks for watching.